Good day. Greetings to you. Hello, Catherine Muhammad. Welcome to Journal with Me. I'm Kathy Hampton, and I'm glad to be here on this Tuesday with you. Hopefully, we'll have a group of sister journalists to join us. Hello, Sabani. Yep, they're rolling in. Catherine was the lead this morning in my piece. Hello. Good to see you. Good morning to you. Yeah, it's a bright day, bright and sunny day right now. I believe it's cool outside. Haven't been outside yet. It is 11:32 on this March 25th. As we are truly in the spring season, doesn't feel like it sometimes, but wherever you are, I hope that you are settling into the beginning of spring. Again, I'm Kathy Hampton of Wellness and Healing Practices for Women 50 and older. But if you are younger, that's okay because we can always use some journaling and wellness practices in our lives. Um, and we'll be talking a little bit about the, the various practices as well as doing some journaling today. And if journaling is not for you, please know that you can do whatever makes you feel comfortable, and that could be prayer, meditation, yoga. If you're outside with headphones on and you see this on um, on YouTube as you are walking, taking a long walk or a walk, getting out in nature, getting out, and taking a walk is also a great practice for your wellness and your healing. And we also talk a little bit about transformation, especially for those Black women over 50 who have experienced life in all it comes with by this age and have had to make um, quite a few changes in their lives, but also may be feeling hesitant, stuck, or not knowing which direction to go um, in this in this season of life. So, if that is something that you have interest in, want to get in on the discussion, want to spend time journaling together or practicing wellness and healing or learning about more practices of healing, then this is the place to be, and we welcome you to spending more time with us in this YouTube space. We also have some more intimate private spaces in our salons, um, or meetup meetings in our groups, and we'll start organizing and planning for retreats in person. So if that's something that you want to kind of be involved in, you are in the right place, and welcome to the channel, to my channel. Please do me a favor if you, in fact, like and stick around, like the channel, give me a thumbs up, ring the notification bell, um, and subscribe. Actually, subscribe and then ring the notification bell. You'll be made aware of what um, videos and live streams are uploaded or are live streamed. Yep, get them all my words together. So again, welcome. And welcome to Kim S. and Kyle. Okay, hello. Who is this old fat lady? Okay, all right, Kyle. Um, I don't know you, I don't think. I don't appreciate that old fat lady comment. I'm not old and I'm not fat. Um, So yeah. Uh, yeah, I don't appreciate that. Um, all right. So let's get to down to business on this day. I want to encourage you, if you are going to journal, to get your journal, get a pen, a paper ready. Um, and we're going to just move into getting ourselves uh, situated here, getting calm, calming our spirits, right? And allowing ourselves to just settle in our space. You may have all just woken up. Some of us are in a time zone where you may have just woken up or been up for a little while. But let's get comfortable in our seats. We're going to spend some time opening ourselves up to the day, right? With a little meditation and a little breath work before we go on to our practice. We want to first check in with ourselves, check in and see how our body is doing, our mind, our state of mind, our being. How are we doing? Our spirit is doing. And if you don't find words to describe it, we suggest that you use terms that maybe relate to weather, like sunny, or you might be feeling um, a little cloudy, um, feeling turbulent, feeling like an earthquake, right? Just, just unsure, unsteady, right? Um, could be feeling like springtime, feeling a nude. um, so check in with yourself and then go a little deeper and allow yourself to um, try to understand why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. See if you can um, become more aware of what is causing that beautiful body of yours to be achy, or your back to be hurting, or your feet might be feeling a certain way. What is the cause, do you think, right? If you don't know, maybe you can think about it a little more and maybe go to see someone to help you out if it's persistent, right? But this is the time to check in, and it's a good time to check in the morning after sleeping, or if you've had trouble sleeping. What is it that's causing the unrest? Okay. Now let's get down to um, cleansing breaths, right? And a little meditation. We'll spend some time, and I don't have my bell with me, but I do have my timer. And let's see here. So we'll get started with our timer, and I'll bring you back in a moment, right? And but let us, you can remove your glasses, as I have removed my glasses, and um, then get seated in your comfortable spot, closing your eyes, or lowering your gaze, lowering your shoulders so they're not near your ears. You can place your hand on your chest if you'd like, or your abdomen, your stomach, and feel the rise of your chest, the ebb and flow of your stomach. Right? Getting accustomed to your natural breathing pattern. Settling in with it, right? Getting accustomed to any noise that you might hear, even the noise that's behind me. You're seeing this or hearing the noise from the screen. Let it pass. I want to invite you to set your intention for the day or for this moment, for this period of time, whatever you decide, but set an intention for yourself for this day. Following your intention with a word of gratitude. And then spending time affirming yourself with a powerful, positive statement. It's always good to say that statement out loud if you so choose, or whisper it, sending it out to the universe. Spreading the good vibes about yourself. Now, embracing this day, all that comes your way. I hope for you peace. I hope for you joy. I wish that you find your way on this path, your path, acknowledging that sometimes we have things happen that are unexpected, but we can move through on the path, moving around, over, sometimes under any obstacle or distraction. That we live in peace with not trying to control so much that we can't control, but utilizing all that we have within us, the abundance within us, our skills, our talents, our love, our respect for ourselves, the kindness that we have for others, to make a difference in our own lives, knowing that we are valuable and worthy, and all we have to do is ask. And believe in ourselves. Have faith that comes from within. So, with that, let us take 3 cleansing breaths, calming our nervous system, our vagus nervous system, continued peace by inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. We'll do 3 rounds. And you can do this in your own pace, inhaling through the nose. Squeezing the air out of the mouth. Inhaling, feel the coolness through the nostrils. And the warmth of the air through the mouth. One last time, inhaling through the nose. Returning to your natural breath. Slowly, gently opening the eyes, raising the gaze. Getting comfortable back home in your surroundings. Okay. All right. So again, if you're interested in journaling Please prepare yourself with um, whatever writing instrument you choose, a journal, pad of paper. If you'd like to continue for 15 minutes meditation, please do so. And there are other ways of practicing, and that would be through prayer, walking again. And this will be for about 15 minutes. We'll get started in 15 minutes, and you'll hear the bell. For some reason, the bells seem to have changed. I must have pressed something, but you'll hear them, the starting bell, and then 15 minutes later, you'll hear the ending bell. All right? So let's get started. Oops. Yeah, this is really off. It's over 15 minutes actually. Have come to a close. I hope that the noise that you heard of the dogs across the hall did not disturb you. It was a surprise for me. Continue what you're doing if you'd like. If not, we'll begin with reflection of maybe what came up for you. I'll start to share what came up for me. And that was, um, is really about my travels this past weekend with a group of people in a group on a group tour, and how much it was needed for me. I needed to get out and see something new, meet some new people, be in a new environment, um, sleep in a different place. I think that my soul, my spirit was in need of a change, in need of something to inspire me and to learn new things, which I did, meeting new people, all different, all with different stories, but we share something in common, and that is living in a place that is not our is our new home. That is our new home. Some have been here for quite some time. Some are just arriving. Others are being getting settled. Some of them are settled, but and doing all kinds of things and learning new things. So it was a great experience, and I'm really happy that I attended a tour to Seville, Spain, and would encourage anyone who wants a place to visit to try out Seville. It was a nice bus tour that left out of Lisbon, and was very pleasant. Although there's some rainy days, um, as we have had lots of rain these last few weeks, and storms, a big storm um, that stretched, I believe, from Lisbon up through the central part of Portugal. Um, there was rain here in Porto, but not necessarily a storm with the wind that was where there was damage to people's property and buildings and trees that fell on cars. It was a lot. It was a lot of, but um, not sure if there was anyone injured. I hope that was not the case. I didn't hear that, but it was a big story. And there was lots of wind on the trip, but we all made it safely and had some really good days in Seville, despite some rain off and on. So um, I returned back very tired from the travels, but it was a good break from my normal schedule and my my environment here in my apartment and in my neighborhood. So good morning, Katrina Lilly. Glad you could make it. Hope you are doing well. Good to see that you've dropped by. And hello, Marissa. Good to see you as well. Glad to be here. Glad you are here with us, and glad that I was able uh, to meet up with you guys today. I did get some rest yesterday after returning on late on Sunday evening. It was very late when I arrived back home, so I was able to get some rest and have some housework and things to do. But it was a great experience. So, wanted to share just some things that I've been also thinking about when it comes uh, to women and their transformations or their changes that may not be, um, I guess, moving forward, and they're feeling that they're frustrated with um, just external things that are uh, not in their control. There are a lot of things that we can't control, and there are things that we can control. But one of the things that I I really have been, I guess, grappling with in my services to people in my coaching is trying to determine whether people are experiencing acute stress or chronic stress that keeps them from moving forward in their lives, and wanted to share with you all the kind of the differences, um, and uh, maybe that will help you um, understand how change is really necessary in some of these situations, especially chronic stress. Chronic stress is something that occurs when um, someone experiences um, physical, mental, or emotional stress that lasts for maybe for more than 3 months, and um, they're not able to make a make sense of what is happening to them, or they're experiencing some bodily um, pain, or something that's going on with them physically or emotionally that doesn't seem to go away. Acute stress is something that can be similar to um, uh, chronic stress, but actually it can go away, and that usually we have a lot of acute stress with, say, a project that we're working on, um, at work, or some other thing that has a temporary pattern of stress. You feel, a little anxious or overwhelmed. You might, suffer from headaches, but it's something, that will go away. But it's, something that we deal with all the time. Acute stress comes and goes. It's due to a certain thing that we have. So the important uh, thing about chronic stress is that we need to get rid of that somehow, and not ignoring it, those signs and symptoms of maybe our chest, not being able to breathe. Maybe we are experiencing high blood pressure, um, or we are just profoundly sad and just can't shake it. Maybe we're having a horrible time, continuous time with relationships, of a spouse, of a friend, of a relative that's not serving us well, and it's causing more problems than um, it's not causing problems. So those are the things that you need to work on, and try to find a way to decide what you want to do with that. I just want to impart upon you that that sometimes we don't feel that we can make a decision um, in that we are stuck in those places. But sometimes we can make those decisions. We can do those things. We have the power to do those things. And I'm speaking from a place of experience today, in which I, was in a long, long time relationship and felt that I wanted to just see how it would work out and make sure that I was helping others who were involved in the relationship see them through, until they could move about independently. But what I realized is that it was hurting me um, instead of helping me to wait for these other members to leave, right? So um, and to become independent. It was hurting me physically, it was hurting me mentally, and um, and causing other problems for me. So I finally had to make the change for myself, transformative change, and it was going on with uh, other stressors. So um, it's a great thing when you can feel that you are in control of your life. When you kind of wake up and say, you know what, I deserve more and better, and that provides a liberation like you'd never, ever, ever think about. That you may not have ever experienced, and just a few steps at a time got me to the exit. An exit strategy was made, and I got to the exit, and I could move forward with other things that were more pleasing to my life. So I wanted to share that with you because um, I, um, I came back home and was faced with a, 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 a family member who was dealing with some issues, and I had to speak to them along those lines. And I started thinking about how stress can cause all manner of problems, and sometimes we ignore them, sometimes we aren't aware of them. Um, it's not just the acute stress, the day in, day out stress. Chronic stress is the thing that keeps you from being your best self, being happy, being at peace. It's a quagmire of all kinds of things, and you have to realize that if you can't find the answer, then you need to go to someone who can help you get to that place where you're feeling better after discussing whether that be a medical doctor, a therapist, uh, if you trust in um, someone who has experience helping other people with these issues. I encourage you to 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 take that leap. If that is all that you can do, take that leap and find out how you can get better. Um, Hello, Elle. Good to see you. So those are the things that came up for me only because of a conversation I've had with someone that I was close to, and wanted to share that with you because we all go through stress, but then putting kind of putting a label on it, it's good in this case. Being aware that there are different levels of stress that can raise the cortisol and then keep you unhealthy. Um, And then there's the stress that is kind of like, you deal with it on a day-to-day basis. Um, and we've all experienced that with work, but when work becomes a chronic problem, that is when we really have to be careful. Um, and that was another thing that I had to realize. Um, but you are in control. I keep saying that. I've been saying that a lot, using control, the word control. There are some things that we can control, and there are other things that we can't. But if you really tap into yourself, you know what you can control. And that is usually what you have within you, right? What sources or resources you have within you to be able to take action and make a difference for yourself. Um, and when you get to that point where you believe that you can do something for yourself, it's a good thing. It's really a great thing. So I want to make you aware of the wellness and healing um, salon that will be held on this weekend, March 30th at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's also part of a little seminar that we're going to be doing. I shouldn't say little, it's a substantial seminar on a simple word called no. And it's based on being able to really protect yourself by saying no or acting upon um, the your your barriers, you know, keeping them, practicing protecting yourself with boundaries and barriers as a wellness practice. And I've put the link in the description on this video where you can register, and it is at no cost. Um, and there will be documentation sent out to you this week before the um, the uh, the salon and seminar begin on Sunday, and we'll gather together, um, get to know one another, those who haven't joined us before, and spend time um, together discussing these things. And I'll present you with some information beforehand. As I said, I hope that you will consider spending a few hours with us and getting to know some new people. And if you are a person who has difficulty saying no, and you're somewhat of an empathetic person who, you know, really wants to help others, and you're maybe even a caregiver who believes that you are the only one um, who is the caregiver, and you're asked to provide a lot of yourself to others, then you might want to come to the seminar. And donations are appreciated. There will be a link for donations if you so choose. But I just really want to share this first seminar for those who may need to explore how to protect themselves with boundaries and barriers um, for wellness and healing. So we'll do that on this Sunday. There's also links about me if you're interested in knowing more about me, as well as um, potential coaching if you're in need of coaching. And I think that's about it. Oh, unless also if you're interested in reading and subscribing to my Substack, those are the links that you'll find in the description. Does anyone have anything to share before we move away from this day? Um, it's really good to spend time with you. I'm glad that I was able to feel up to doing a day of journaling with you. Thanks, Elle, for showing up. Marissa, Katrina, Lily. How did that happen again? um, yeah, interesting. Um, yeah, I don't understand how some people are coming in here. Kim S., My Peace, Sabani, and Catherine, thank you for showing up. And I hope that you will come on um, this, come back to spend time with us in on Thursday, where we'll, do this once again. We'll affirm ourselves and spend some time in reflection. All right, probably do some pulling of cards as well. So, all right, with that, I'm going to leave you. I wish you a great day. Create a great day for yourselves. Um, yeah, hit the like button. Yeah. Thanks, Katrina. Create a beautiful day for yourselves. I'm going to get out. I have some housekeeping to do, some errands to run. It's still early for some of us, but it's afternoon for me, and I don't want to miss the sun. The sun will be out later now that the time has changed, so that's a good thing. But I want to get out in it, get my vitamin D, and yeah, get it going. So take care. It's great to see you, and I'll see you again on Thursday. All right. Much love to you. Bye.